Volks TV. Just got back from our trip to Big Bend, way down in South Texas, the Big Bend Bus Bash. And it's the first sunny day we've had, which is, yesterday was kind of crummy. We got back the night before kind of late. So I'm just getting around to cleaning up the bus. The inside is absolutely trashed. It's just full of dirt and dust from driving around on those dusty washboard roads out there. You'll see we'll get the episode of that up probably next. It's gonna take a little while to edit. There's a lot of footage. But today's the day we clean the bus, and I've got everything taken out. I'm not going to worry too much about the inside because I've already showed you how we do that. You sort of vacuum it and wipe it and clean it with those easy erasers and some simple green. So you guys know how that works, so I'm not going to bother with that stuff. What I do want to show you is this nasty engine bay. On a bus, it sucks in the air from these side vents, and that's basically what cools the motor, and it's sucking in all that dust and just blowing it all over the engine bay, in the motor, down through the through the heads and everything. Is just this crappy dust. There's some oil leaks that picked up a bunch of dust. They're all cruddy now, so pop this lid up and then we'll show you what it looks like in there. And then I talked to Matt and Gary and a couple of the other guys to see how they clean their engine bays. They said they used a leaf blower, so I've got my 180 mile an hour leaf blower back here. We'll see what kind of damage we can do with that guy. May end up using a little bit of spray and some water, get the engine nice and warm, and see if we can get it cleaned up. So let's jump down here and pop this lid open, and I'll show you how nasty a Big Bend motor can be. Alright, look at that. That is absolutely disgusting. That's like 1/8 of an inch thick, just crusty desert sand. We had some issues out on the road. This carb over here actually came loose. One of the roads was so rough that it like wiggled itself off. The nuts were barely hanging on by one thread, so we had to take care of that. Actually, Matt Jackson got in there and tightened it down for me. So I'll have to fix that too. I got a little bit of a vacuum leak, but for now, let's see if this leaf blower idea works. See if we can get everything blown out of there. I'm all fired up and let's check it out. Alright, well that's a little bit better. Still got some there's some spots in there that are kind of oily. Around there. Right around down there. Little guy. So we just use a little brake cleaner. Kind of knock it loose. I like a nice clean engine. As clean as it can be anyhow. Kind of hose everything down and have to go grab another can. That's how crusty this thing was. One can of brake cleaner wasn't enough. Now that's a lot better. Hit it with a little brake cleaner, got the oily crap off. Hit it with a little a light spray of the hose, you know, kind of away from everything. You know, don't spray the coil or the distributor too much. A little bit's okay, you know, not too much. Being that I do have a leak over here on this carb, I think a little bit got in there and that's why it died. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute and then maybe get in there with a towel, wipe it off a little bit, and you know, hopefully that should be good. So it should be clean. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. Maybe a little wipe and it'll be good as new. Okay. So while we're waiting on stuff to dry out a little, go in here and give it a little mechanical wipe. Just get some of that residue. Yeah, we want it to look good, but we also want stuff to be clean so we can see if there's any other leaks or anything going on in there, which we don't want. So gross. It was super clean when we left too. We did paint's coming off. Did a kind of a quick little pre-trip cleanup, just, you know, because you don't want a dirty motor for a long drive either. It just holds in all that heat, you know. And then I like to clean the engine lid a little bit. Just be clean. Don't be a, let me see that. Don't be a dirty bus person. Look at that, isn't that nice? Everybody can see we got that blaze cut now. We got that sticker on there. Man, that Big Bend, it's a filthy place. We found some good places to camp. Pretty nice, but man, pretty sketchy getting to a couple of them. But with, you know, with a group, you know, I've got a bunch of people that kind of know what they're doing a little bit. We were able to get unstuck pretty fast. I ripped off a valve stem, so I had gotten a flat overnight and I didn't realize it, so we were able to bust out the jack and, you know, get that tire replaced pretty quick on the trail. We were a pretty good distance from the road at that point, you know. So, but man, the cleanup afterwards, I guess it's considered part of the fun, but we'll be finding dirt in here for, I think, weeks to come. I still had New Mexico dirt in here and that was months ago. There. That's a little better, a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer, you know, in the engine bay. I want to show off this sweet single port motor. I think that's good for here. We'll back away, give the bus a little rinse off, and then see if we can get her restarted here. clean, rinse the residue off, clean the windows, hit the floor, you know, rinse all that dusty garbage out, wipe the dash down. I feel a lot better now. The bus is pretty clean. I gotta get in there and clean the back part, still a little bit dusty, but at least now if I go driving around town or maybe hit a Cars and Coffee this weekend or something, it's not super filthy. You know, we don't want to be that. So let's see if it fires up. You know, now that it's had a moment to dry off, see if she'll start up. Well, I'd say that's pretty good. Fires right up, first click. So there we go. It's getting dark, it's getting cold. I want to go back inside where it's warm. It was cold for a week, so I'm not really enjoying this right now. So there you go. That's how you clean your bus after a long trip in the dusty desert. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, tell a bunch of friends, tell everybody you know. Hit the link down below, maybe pick up a t-shirt or a hoodie or something. You know, helps us keep the channel going, helps us get new things to show you how to install and how to fix and how to work on. Got huge plans for this year. Got that disc brake kit to put on. I've got that giant motor to put in here, so that's going to be super fun. We're getting the ragtop project back. Should be any week now. I think that thing's just about painted, so we've got a whole car to assemble. You know, everything. It's a pan-off restoration, so there's gonna be a ton of stuff on that. Big year, 2021, man, here we come. So, like I said, get a shirt, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, leave me a comment down below. Happy New Year, and thanks for watching.